bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Foreign head up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Foreign head up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Impact and make it gooey. When I terrorize like Stewie. Gun chest, 10 choppers. Take my chances with this Uzi. Lil' baby, she might lose me. Attitude, my fashion bougie. I'm attentive with this duty. Like my bitch is bad with booty. Hero Deo, get some Louis. True religion, little Gucci. Black and Asian like Karuchi. Teacup, she dress her Poochie. Keep a hammer, count this Moochie. Y'all be tripping off they coochie. DPs, I beat like Boosie. Chopsticks with this sushi. Real hot boy like Tunchi. Blood stains on my blue feet. Navy with my crew meet. Clean up crew be too neat. Pros be moving too deep. All my roads been too steep. Rode them like I'm too deep. Daily like the news week. Money hustle, new streak. See and hate like who he. Solid rock come through me. Legend like I'm Bruce Lee. See these hoes, they group deep. Ruthless from that one street. Roof Chris when I won't steak. Niggas want that update. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's hot topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to bring you another one like the other one. So peep game, hot topics pertaining to this Whack 100 interview at No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, with this white boy. I think he was like a Wood, you know what I'm saying, or an AB or something like that. No, he wasn't no AB. I think he was like a Wood. However, this to all my county jail people and or all my people who've been in jail and know how the jail system go and know how it go pertaining to races and stuff like that, and the gangs, the politics. So, Whack 100 is up here questioning this dude about some fights he had in the county jail. And this dude is going to give an account of the fights and head-ups he had with black people. Now, it's a known fact as blacks, you know what I'm saying, we quick to hop out there with the hands and challenge anybody in or any race to a head-up fight. You know what I'm saying? We be with the head-up movement. But the other races don't be like that unless you like some big Oos or Samoan or something like that. All of the races, it's all for one. You put your hands on them, you know what I'm saying? It comes with a collective. It's going to be a riot, and or you're going to get yourself packed out. Now, this white boy is saying that he got head-ups, and the reason why it's unbelievable to me, although it's not impossible, is because I don't know if I know the times have changed, but I don't know if the times has changed in the county jail as far as to racists fighting each other. And the white boys, they ride under the Southsiders. Regardless of, like, unless you just run into an AB or a Nazi lowrider, and they really not on the line. And if they is, they going to be low-key, chilling, not saying too much, you know what I'm saying, out the way, and or just racial, and then a back and in a hole, and or high power off the back. So he's saying that he was a Wood in the dorm catching fades, but any Wood or white boy I've seen in the county jail been under the Southsiders' thumb and paying taxes to them people as well as the Pisces. As Wack points out, you never really see the white boy power or them as a car until you hit the prison. That's when you get to understand who they are and how dangerous they are. In any county jail, they're under the Southsiders' rule and they're paying taxes like any other Southsider in there. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this content for y'all, and y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We going to commentate.
You said you was in the gym.
Yeah.
And the one dude didn't want to get out. I believe that, right? You going to be the one to take the fade. And he also said with the brothers, he can get a head up. He right. The SAs, Pisces, they going to rush him.
Okay.
They going to play a different game, right? But no way you got out with 20 brothers back to back. For you to do that, that means you whooped all their ass. After you drop the second one, we going to pack you out.
Off the back.
We packing you out. You know
Back to
that.
back though, but like that's the respect we had. And
20 of them?
It wasn't 20. No, it wasn't. Maybe 20 watching, but it was only maybe 5 or 6 from his clique, his little youngsters that
They
were with him.
let you get out. You haven't
No.
been on the level 1, level 2.
No, the county jail. This is a county jail in the Thunder dorms.
What
in
LA what county?
LA County. This is an LA County Supermax.
What cripple
700,
blood in there
700.
with you?
It,
One of them was your partner.
it was from Ironwood.
Had to be.
It was my
Yeah,
partner.
You had to have
He
somebody in
was
there.
my partner from Ironwood.
Y'all had
Yeah,
to
you're
have
damn
some
right. He
previous
was.
politics.
He was my neighbor in Ironwood prison, and he was like, "Yeah, this is the way it is. My homie wants to get down with you."
No,
What
listen,
can you say?
for him to squabble 6 or 7 on the head up, he was good with somebody. He
Okay.
know that. If he'd have just been in there by himself, the first time he was getting the best out of the first one, they gonna pack him out.
So what even has to happen that it's decided that you need to fight a bunch of black
What
guys?
happened?
Your tattoos, or
I'm
was
gonna
it?
tell you, man. We all doing our morning routine, and they didn't really get along with the one white boy. You know what I'm saying?
The one dude.
And we're doing our morning routine, and he was like, he was talking to the other white guy, and he was like, he wasn't. I had that respect. 'Cause
Yeah.
I done time with them. They know who they know who
Yeah.
I am, right?
Yeah.
Respect, and they're like, he's a bitch. They're like, you're a bitch, and I was like, and I'm. And who?
If he don't speak
homeboy,
up, he got to.
he's not responding. He's not responding.
He
And I
gotta
said, who
speak
are you
up.
talking to? And he's like, man, well, you can come back here and get it.
Yeah, off the rip.
Soon as they leave right here in the front, because you got the little bubble or whatever. As soon as they are,
Now let me ask
we
you a
right in the
question.
back. Yeah,
Your partner, the one you did time with in Ironwood.
yeah.
All right, man. Y'all gotta tap in, man, like y'all tap in for everything else, man, as far as these county jail fades and these county jail fights, man. All the members know. So, man, he named a few members, and I would like to more in depth know who these fellas is and how this went down. Although, like I said, us as black warriors, you know what I'm saying, in all fairness, we would shoot that head up. So this is a big white boy. This white boy is about 6'5", you know what I'm saying? He probably got a crazy edginess to him. They be crazy. You feel me? Tripping. So, however, this white boy give an account. He's in Supermax, wayside on the 700 floors, the 7 medium then. They in there doing their routine, working out. So, for whatever reason, one of the blacks called another white boy out. Called him a bitch. Now, when you hear that word right off back from another man, it's Flight City. It's nothing to talk about. We about to get it in off the back. So he sees this, and I guess being that he's been in prison, he's kind of more spunky and know how things go and know this is top of the line disrespect. And you have to answer to this or retreat, which he should have made his man retreat or whooped his man, because his man got called to beat. In all his frustration, though, he asked who the dude was talking to. And being that he might have asked in an aggressive tone, dude told him, oh, I'm talking to you. You can get this too. He accepted the challenge. So he gives an account that he accepted the challenge. He goes back there. He get down with this dude and a few other dudes. So Wack, to a degree, called BS. Like, man, how this happened? And this happened, you had to know somebody just to get these head ups in here. Definitely as big as you is. So he like, oh, yeah, damn Skippy, you right. I do know somebody. You know what I'm saying? I had a partner that was in there that basically was the rep of the dorm that I was in Ironwood with. So I guess he, to a degree, made it fair. But again, as I said, I don't see how the Southsiders even let him catch them fades, and even how the Southsiders let him run independently. Back during my time in the county jail, and I'm not that old, you feel me? I'm still a young dude, you feel me? During my time in the county jail, the white boys was under the Southsiders' rule, under their thumbnail, and paying them taxes. Regardless, they are, in that sentence right there, allied under the Southsiders. Now, if they hit the yard, because you have ABs and more powerful white groups, they might have the power to set up a head up fade with the Southsiders and anybody else not being included or getting in it because the white boys gonna go holler at them like, hey, look, we got this going on, don't trip. We got it. But county jail, yeah, this is unheard of. So we gonna go ahead and drop the rest of this clip in our audio, and y'all already know it's the halfway to half effect. We gonna commentate.
Did time with an Ironwood.
Yeah.
He must have some say-so on the dorm.
Yeah.
He didn't, after all that happened, he didn't discipline dude for starting that because
I'ma tell
he
you,
knew that was going to draw you in, and
man,
they had to know you and him had some type of respect
they didn't
for one another.
No, man. I think a lot of it too, man. I mean, the dude names I got the dude who I got down with. His name was Bird, man. He was a lifer, and I'm gonna tell you, like he was my he was he was my doppelganger, bro. Like I never squared up.
Y'all was both the same.
6'7", beast. I'm not talking no run. I'm talking like I squared up with lots of people, but never have I squared up with somebody eye to eye. You big, you be eating, working out. This dude, me and him are just like we alphas, you know. And he's like, yeah, I need that. That's it.
You gotta give it to him.
Let's go. That's let's go. Yeah. He had 4 or 5 little homies that those were his. Those are his. That was his section.
Yeah.
Right. Those are his. They need that too, you know. And it wasn't like we went down to like it was just like jump in, jump out.
He showed you some respect.
Jump out. Jump in, jump out.
He gave you some respect.
Me and Bird though. Bird wanted that. He wanted to be the dom. He got me on my butt. He got me on boom, hit me, boom.
So let me ask you a question though.
He had me on my butt.
Did he fight you last?
He fought me last.
Bird was on some bullshit.
Yeah, he fought me last.
He wore him out a little bit.
I'm going to tell you, man.
He wore him out a little bit.
He did. And I'm going to tell you, man. He had me on my butt. And I was like, we don't lay down. I'm on my back. I'm like this, man. And he came up. He said, all I want to do, all I wanted to do was knock you on your ass, home.
Where'd you do your time at?
Well,
in prison.
Tehachapi, Lancaster, Delano, Ironwood, and Delano, you know?
Got you. Okay, so you did a bunch of the 3 yards.
Yeah. 4 yard, 3 yards, mainly 3 yards, yeah.
So you fell up under NLR, ABs, Peckerwoods,
yeah.
Gotcha. A lot of people they got
a lot of those
clips
a lot of those other people you mentioned too weren't on the main line. You know, because I was in Chino too. They were out in the back. They were in Chino. You know, they couldn't run a main line. You know, they couldn't.
So what area you come from?
Antelope Valley.
You from the AV? You grew up there. You
Palmdale, Lancaster.
You probably remember when there wasn't shit out there.
I do.
I got a crib at one of my houses out there, and there's this old man on 50th West.
That's a good side.
He sells dog.
Okay. So for all my GZL heads and all the people that like controversy and that be tapping in on these jail squabbles. So to me right here, y'all hear him give his account. So it looks like he got lined up to me. So whoever Bird was about his size, about his height. He say Bird tell him he need that. Again, being that whoever had this dorm made it to where he could have that. Bird called him to the back. He said he need that. He said he couldn't turn down a challenge, but he said Bird had a group of homies. I don't know if they was from Bird Hood or where Bird is from, but however, you know how it go when you in them dorm settings. If you have been locked up, you know what I'm saying, you rotating, you busting down. Usually if you an alpha male, as he described, or a man of some size, you know everybody else gonna take to you. You know what I'm saying? Come up under you. You gonna have your bust down group. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have your partners. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be running that dorm. You know what I'm saying? With an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be rotating. Y'all gonna be sleeping, taking turns. You know what I'm saying? Keeping oos, stuff like that. So it seemed like Bird called him out. So he got the lineup special. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people have been heard about the lineup. So I guess he got down with like 3 or 4 people before he got down with Bird. So it seemed like to me, whoever went first was getting in there. They'll squab. They'll hop back. Somebody else will run up in there. Hop back. Somebody else will run up in there. Hop back. After however many rounds they was going, somebody else hop in there. Hop back. And then, you know, I guess Bird saved him for last. Like, let me get up in there. Him and Bird go. Bam. Bird put him down. Said Bird set him on his pockets. After Bird set him on his pockets, everything was good. Everything was concluded. You know what I'm saying? They all hollered, talked, you know what I'm saying? Probably laughed. Bird just told him, like, yeah, I had to do that. I wanted to put you on your ass. So, you know what I'm saying? Wack furthermore asked him, like, did you fight Bird last? He like, yeah, I fought Bird last. So, Wack like, yeah, he hit you with the old okie doke, you know what I'm saying, the old tactic, made you run the fade last, you know what I'm saying, wore you down so he can make sure he got you, you know what I'm saying? Which Bird should have took that fade first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, knocked him down and then let him get lined up, you know what I'm saying? But however it happened, you know what I'm saying? But I just can't believe this situation in or that the Southsiders allowed him to get lined up. Like, was the Southsiders was in a dorm? Who was in a dorm when this was going on? That they just let the blacks trip on you like that, unless the blacks was just deep in the dorm and had the dorm, and the Southsiders was like, man, you know, F it. Like, man, shit, fool, that fool talking about he a white boy, he independent, he riding by himself. But, man, the Southsiders is going to press that line, get up on him, because the Southsiders would have had him under their thumbnail or he would have been out of there. So I'm just wondering how he got ran by 4 or 5 blacks and the Southsiders didn't do nothing. So, like, man, y'all in the comments, man, please let me know. If there's anybody that been in jail, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if these new times, let me know if I'm incorrect. Do the white boys run independent now in the county jail? Do they get to run by themselves and do what this man say he was doing, have a group of partners that's Woods and they all busting down? But they not under the Southsiders? Like, I've never seen anything like this until you get to the prison and or the reception. But it has to be prison. Other than that, any county jail settings, the white boys and Paisas is under the Southsiders thumbnail and rule. So I just can't see how this happened. But this is his story. This is his experience. We gonna conclude that there. Y'all flood them comments and let me know what y'all think. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Keeping it real and showing love, absolutely free. Still some of the hardest shit for a lot of you bitch ass niggas to do. So if you ain't a bitch ass nigga, let me see you keep it real and show me some love and share this post right here, cake ass knuckle.